Hello and welcome. I am Prototype Designs and I will be doing a colouring in book thing that I've nicked from my kids today, and I thought I'd give it a shot. Everyone seems to be doing it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, I haven't uploaded in a while. Sorry about that. This I thought would be the easiest way, quickest I can get back into putting something out and get my expression, opinion on certain things, and also exploring different ways of doing art. So I hope you guys enjoy. So I ended up getting this Marvel Legends colouring in book off one of my kids, and flicking through it and finding what I reckon would have been the best one out of the book, where I ended up coming across this Captain America and Iron Man standoff, and I know their feud is quite notorious, so I reckon I could have done quite a bit with that. Unfortunately, all pages were double-sided, so I knew once I'd ink this one, I would destroy whatever was on the back, which was unfortunate because there was a decent looking Thor image on the other side. But with that being said, after cutting it out of the book and not damaging the rest of the book, I'll get into it. So now I've picked my colour scheme. I didn't go with any exact scheme that went with Captain America or Iron Man. I chose what I had out of my pack of art markers, my alcohol art markers. And I was just gonna put the pen to the paper and see what happened. I wanted to give this really test out the paper and how they went with the ink markers. I've seen, and I know that a lot of colouring in book paper has a tendency to rip and tear and just end up with these horrible paper fragments coming off, and it's really making a mess of it, and the ink saturation and just the ink can just go everywhere and anywhere. But as I'm starting off, I'm testing out how the paper is accepting the ink, and trying different techniques just at the start to see what would happen if the ink would bring up the prints on the other side of the colouring in book being double-sided. So really at the start I'm just sort of testing out everything where it looked like I'm probably being messy or not very neat. It's all just part of the test. I do apologise as well. It was probably about halfway through recording this whole thing that I realised, after going back and rewatching, that my head was in the way of quite a lot. Coming up to the end of Captain America here, I reckon what I explored with these colors that I chose worked quite well. I added things that probably weren't there, but I didn't know, because I wanted to explore what I reckon it would have looked like, just exploring different things. But I reckon it went quite well, and I was pretty happy with how it came up. When I came to doing Iron Man here, I wanted some deeper shadowing on the outer side of his armor, adjacent to the light reflecting off of his armor. I was looking for a deeper color red, but I didn't have that in my alcohol ink arsenal, so I ended up going with a cool gray marker, and that I did a fair amount of testing with it off camera on a separate piece of paper, and that actually came out best of all the colors that I would have chosen for it. And this is where I started getting most excited with doing the Iron Man suit, is that with obviously the yellows and the reds and a bit of blue and oranges, all looking quite nice and very symbolising the Iron Man suit quite well. I definitely was keen on adding in the darker greys to really make that yellows and golds and reds pop out. And also giving a bit more character to the Iron Man suit. Like I said at the start, I followed no colour scheme. I just kind of went with whatever I had in my head, and I reckon it paid out quite well. I was very happy to see the how well the greys on his armour turned out. And there we have it, finished Captain America and Iron Man. I did have a lot of fun exploring the alcohol ink markers and what I could do with each different character. I quite enjoyed myself. and I hope you guys really enjoyed watching, as I had quite a lot of fun with it. Alright, that's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch ya.